Nick, thank you. Moving on, it's a real mystery. Hardworking woman dedicated to her family and her job disappears without a trace. It happened nearly a decade ago. Pima County Sheriff's Department is asking for your help. News 4 Tucson's Lupita Murillo has the details in this Crime Trackers report.
September 20th, 2010, Adela Guzman left her home in this area. She boarded a bus and went to work, but she never came back.
It's baffling. She just disappeared into thin air.
Adela Guzman was 44. She left behind a loving and caring family and this grandson who was born shortly after she disappeared. He's almost 10 years old now, and he never got to meet his nana.
Very kind, sweet person, and a very hard worker. She was a good friend to a lot of our employees.
Pauline Loftus is the general manager of the Mountain Oyster Club where Guzman worked. Her co-workers were heartbroken and still think of Adela Guzman.
We even kept her name on the schedule in the kitchen. A hard time accepting that she could just disappear.
She would arrive to work at 7 a.m. She used the bus to get to and from her job. The day she disappeared,
she wasn't feeling well and she left early. Wanted to go home. She went homesick and we never heard from her again.
Detective Kurt Dabb has been working this case for nearly 10 years. He checked with sex offenders in the area.
Nothing came to fruition from any of those interviews.
He also checked with her family here and in Mexico.
By all accounts, we were never able to uncover anything that would lead us to believe that she was involved with bad people, which a lot of times with missing person cases, that's what it turns out to be.
He even contacted an FBI unit that profiles victims.
They did their study, and unfortunately they weren't able to come up with anything that could help us out either.
So with this much time that's gone by, the veteran homicide detective says,
I believe she's been the victim of a homicide, and she's out there somewhere, and somebody knows something.
So for the sake of Adela Guzman's family,
I would ask them to come forward and share that knowledge in the hopes that maybe, especially her family, would find out what happened. If you have any information, you are urged to call 911, or if you want to remain anonymous, call 88-CRIME. Lupita Murillo, News for Tucson.